The new year starting January 1st, aka the new year being on a Monday, especially for a planner who has a Monday start planner, is quite literally the dream. Hello everyone, welcome back to my channel, or welcome if you're new. Happy New Year. I'm pretty sure this is my first video of the new year, so I'm really excited about it. Today is going to be day one in my planners and my journal. Well, sort of, kind of, hear me out. Today is January the 2nd, and my husband and I both work in public education, and we had about a 2-week break for winter break. He's actually an educator, so he went back to work today, and we work in different districts, and I actually go back to work tomorrow. So basically what I'm trying to say is, while I have been messing around, at least in my personal planner, before today, and particularly yesterday, I have not gotten into my journal. I have not looked at my work planner again since we planned together. What was that, like a week ago or so? The purpose of that, the reason why I'm sharing that is because yesterday was the end technically of our winter break together. We quite literally just lounged in bed all day and did almost nothing productive, which means that I'm basically treating today like January the 1st. Let's recap what I am going to be using. Remember, about a month ago, I think it was in October, I went to this event and I won this 5-minute journal. And this is very popular to those who like journaling. I have used journals and diaries, especially when I was younger. I felt like they were all the wave, you know, Lisa Frank and all that. But I have not really journaled. I do practice gratitude by way of writing down each day something that I'm grateful for. That's what I did pretty much all of 2023, and I often did that just randomly throughout previous years, but I haven't really journaled and had a physical journal. So it's undated, which means that since I did not start it on December the 1st, I can start it today. And I already told myself going into it, since I'm not a huge journaler, I'm not going to try to do this every day. This is the 5-minute journal. It's supposed to take 5 minutes per day. You're supposed to spend about 3 minutes working on the day prompts and then about 2 minutes working on the nighttime prompts, because you journal at the beginning of the day and at the end of the day. It's not supposed to take all day long. I'm not going to commit to this because I've never journaled in my adult life to this capacity, and so I think it would be insane to think that I would, especially since it's undated. So I told myself that I would do this particularly on my days off. Because I have a lot of days off. I have a lot of the summer off. I have 2 weeks here, 2 weeks there, 2 weeks here. So if you take into consideration all of my off days, to include holidays and weekends, that would be a good amount of journaling. So I basically am not going to force myself to do it on the days that I'm at work, Monday through Friday. I don't know. That's just what I feel like would be normal. So remember, I'm trying out this. Then I have my work planner, which is by Hemlock and Oak. This is a daily planner. We're going to dive into it momentarily, but just for the record, this is what it looks like. And this is my work planner. I have been working in corporate America for a long time, for about a decade, maybe a little bit longer. No, actually, I haven't quite made it a decade. I have been working in corporate America for a decade, but my first job that I worked for 2.5 years, I didn't need a planner because of the type of work that I did, even though it was in my similar field. It wasn't until I started scheduling appointments with clients, students, kids, their parents, whomever, that I felt like I needed a planner. Plus with that job, I had like a quota that I had to meet. I had to meet with families and kids and students and whomever for a certain amount of times per month. So that's when I felt like I needed a planner, and I started that job in 2014. Every job since then, I have used a physical planner. Now, it's much easier for me to have a physical planner. Somebody recently asked why I have a physical planner when we'll talk about my third planner. But they were asking and inquiring, why do I have this? For a number of reasons. One, I've always had a paper planner. Two, I feel like it's actually highly recommended due to the field that I work in. I have to abide by HIPAA and FERPA. And so to me, in order to ensure that I'm doing that, it's smart to have just this physical planner that I can only use for work. This is only used for work. Every now and again, like I mentioned, I may throw in some type of personal to do, but nothing that's super personal. It might be pick up groceries or something similar or something like that. It's not my doctor's appointment or anything like that. That is highly discouraged in the field that I work in, according to HIPAA and the Code of Ethics and all of that. So to make things easy, I just keep this physical planner and I just use it for work. Finally, we have my digital planner, which is on my iPad. It's crazy to say that since it's 2024, I have been digitally planning for years. I can finally say I have been digitally planning for years because I started at the end of 2021 and I have been using a digital planner since then. And I've been using one digital planner, which is my personal planner, where I put all things personal, not super duper personal, but personal enough. It's not like I'm putting passwords in here, just kind of my own whereabouts and things that I have to do. And I've been using one paper planner. So this is kind of what I've been using. The addition of the journal is a little bit stressful, but I am going to, again, allow myself to just use that on my days off, and it's going to stay at home. Whereas my work planner comes with me to work and my digital planner comes with me pretty much everywhere. Okay, so now that I'm off of my soapbox, let's head on over to my desk and we can start diving into our planners. So badly, I want to go in voiceover mode just so I can listen to music. Anyway, so the first thing we need to do is I want to make this mini planner look like this pro, because I've been working on this and using this to plan and all the things. Again, I use it as a laptop, so I technically use it more because I use it for editing and all of that. That's kind of what we need to do. Let's go ahead and get started. I do want to say that I use the same Apple Pencil. You can get two if you wanted to, but it's very easy to connect from one device to the next. So in about 2 seconds, there it is. We are now connected, and now we can use this right here. All right, so what do we need to do? Alrighty then, let's see. The first thing that we're going to do, we already have our photos, which should be in here. Yes, they're in here. So what we need to do is we're going to go to the Widgetsmith app, and then we're going to go to, I guess we got to delete all of these. So we're going to go to Widgetsmith, and then we are going to change all of these. What I'm doing now is virtually irrelevant, but I'm going to share with you why I'm doing it momentarily. Basically, I just did kind of like a digital declutter so that I have one widget for each section, because having more than one right now is irrelevant. From this view, you see a small widget here and a large widget, and this would be considered a medium widget. And so what I'm going to do is I'm going to add a photo to the small widget so that it shows up here, and a large photo to the large widget so that it shows up here. After you download Widgetsmith, what you'll need to do is long press anywhere on the screen, and you're going to go up here to add, and then you're going to scroll down to Widgetsmith, and at this point you can add a small widget, a medium widget, or a large widget to your screen, and all you have to do is press add widget. I obviously have already done that, so I'm starting not exactly from scratch. At this point, to edit the widgets, you'll need to go into Widgetsmith, and let's see what I want. I think I want this small widget to be I'm trying to figure out which one I want it to be. Let's see. We're going to go into our photos. Maybe we'll press consistency and save it, and then we have to swipe out of here. Now what we need to do is tap on this edit widget and then change it to small widget number 1, which is the only widget that I have. Remember, because I just deleted a bunch of the widgets. Okay, so the main thing that we have to do to bring this thing all together is we have to go to our photo here. We're going to go to use as wallpaper, and then we are going to adjust this. I think I like it about there. It's cute, but you want to turn it sideways to make sure it looks, see, it doesn't look good sideways, so we got to fix that. That means we need to come up to about there. I don't love that, but I think that looks okay. We're going to change this. We're going to make it smaller, and we're going to change it to white because it looks better that way. And then we're going to press add. Then it's going to ask us if we want to customize set as a wallpaper pair, and no, I don't want all of that on my home screen, so I'm going to customize my home screen, and I am going to go to color, which I think is fine, but I think I'm going to go to that, and then maybe this lighter shade would look cute, and let's press done. And then if we swipe up, I don't mind that. So now our iPads match. The only real difference is that I have the Kindle app over here as a widget, and I don't use this for reading. And then I have the Google Calendar widget over here because I do use this again as a computer. So for all intents and purposes, it matches and it looks pretty good. We could also rearrange some things. Like, I kind of think it would be cute to drag this one over here. Don't we think? Maybe? Kind of? I think that's better. Okay, we're good to go. So I want to start working on this again. So I'm just going to attach my pencil and wait for it to connect. And then we're going to go into GoodNotes, and I want to share with you any updates that I've made since we last spoke. So the only thing that I really did is I went through and I highlighted all of our paydays for the year of 2024. I also then went in and added so much stuff. I have some things that I want to do. Well, I was writing in this last week, so these are things that I was thinking of doing this week, things for the next quarter, for next year. And then I've written in when our annual bills are due and when birthdays are, when trips are, stuff like that. So I'm super planned out, and I love that for me. Next up, I did tweak my vision board a little bit. I changed this just a hair. I just basically moved it up. And then what I really did is I added in the breakfast nook table that I want. Previously, I had a table, or I had a photo of a dining room that I thought was really pretty, but then I thought, why not just add the actual photo of the actual breakfast nook that I want? And so now I feel like it's a little bit more personal to me. I've also added in my ideal schedule. So I just like referencing this just to look at my ideal schedule. I do change it during different phases of life, but for now, this is pretty much my ideal schedule. And then of course we planned together, and I have my currently reading here. Then I did all of that with you guys, and then I've been planning out my week. So I'm using this new template. Let me show y'all something. Remember, I make my own digital planners and templates. Let me just show you real quick. We're gonna go to Keynote, and I'm just covering up, it's just one less thing I have to blur out. one of like confidential information. So I have these weeklies here, and so I have this weekly. Let me go into presenter view. I have this weekly here, and I have this weekly and a bunch of weeklies. I'll show you a better depiction, but basically I just went ahead and made a bunch of weeklies, but giving you a better view of my weeklies. Let me show you. This is kind of like the standard one that I always use, or that I've been using, excuse me. And then I have this one, which is hourly, which is kind of like the one that I'm using now, except I'm actually using this one, which this one's 30-minute increments. Yeah, that's if I really need to get down to planning my week. This is hour increments. I feel like this week is a light week, so I can plan on an hourly basis and then write in my personal and work tasks. And the thing about this is, even though I've added this into my planner, this no longer is hyperlinked. So I can no longer click any of these buttons because it's no longer hyperlinked. This one is, because it's a part of my actual planner, but this one is not because I brought it in later. But the cool thing is with GoodNotes, I can actually hyperlink this myself. So if I go to text and I go to write, let's say I put a period, I'm going to change that to white so you don't see it. Come on, let's do it. I'm going to change that to white so you don't see that it's there. So we're going to select the text, then we're going to go to link, and then we're going to link to document, not a website. We're going to link to this document, which is the 2024 planner. Then we're going to link it to the overview here. So now I'm going to select the lasso tool to get out of there. I'm going to bring it and sit it there. And now if we go into read only mode and I click that, it's going to take me to the 2024 overview. So that's just a little tip if you find yourself in a similar situation. And I'm not even going to link the rest of these because I don't really use them that much anyway, but I could do the same thing. I might want to link to January, perhaps, but not really because it's just 2 pages back. But I do like having it linked to the front page. So I've gone ahead and wrote in some personal to-dos. I already ordered groceries. And, oh my gosh, I got to pay our HOA fees like today. Let's highlight that so I don't forget because they were due yesterday. Oh my gosh. That's what happens when you're just lounging around, I guess. Hold and it will snap into a perfect line. So yesterday we pretty much just relaxed the whole time. So I'm actually going to come in here and I'm going to do, oops, it's still white. So we need to select it to make it black again. And then I'm just going to do relaxed Relax. It's massive. Why is it so big? Relaxed with hubby. Then I'm going to select it all to make it smaller because it's huge. And we're going to make it like 20 because that's insane. Maybe, yeah, 20 is good. So then we're going to come in here. And I'm basically just going to draw an arrow that suggests that that's what we did. So I'm going to the straight line tool. That means that if I draw a straight line and I hold it, it will snap into, if I draw a remotely straight line and I hold it, it will snap into a straight line. The only thing throwing me off is that I feel like you can't really see this text. So I'm going to have to come back in here and change it. So I'm going to select all of it. I'm going to go to, I don't like that. That's doing too much. What do I like? These are my favorites up here. I like lemon milk, but I don't think I want all caps. What is that? Helvetica? I don't know if that's how you say it. Okay, Helvetica Noe in italic. All right, and then I'm just going to resize that a wee bit. I feel like that's still not as bold as I would like, but that's pretty cute. If that's cute enough, we'll go with it. Okay, Tuesday, what I did was, and sometimes I think I'll just write. I remember I was telling you about that. I think I'll just write a lot in here instead of doing all this, but for some occasions, I guess I'll just go ahead and type for some things. And we're gonna go to paragraph, and then we're gonna press the center button, which is going to center the text. Okay, so by that time, hubby will be home and we'll probably do dinner and everything else. So I just figured today is pretty chill, so it's not that deep. But tomorrow, I'll probably come in and kind of plan the same way. But I don't quite plan to really fill out this for an entire week because I don't really know what each day will hold necessarily. I think I'm going to work out. Since I can't work out today, maybe I'll go on a walk today. But since I can't make it to my workout class today, maybe I will try to go to it tomorrow. And if you drag and wait for that little green to pop up, then you can duplicate an image. I think text too. But the cool thing about copying and pasting it would have been that it would have copied and pasted it the exact same size as this one. Okay, last thing, I've also begun adding in some images for my mood board. These are just photos from basically this month so far, this year so far. I have what is my home screen, the 2024 consistency, which I think is really cute. And then I have this photo of me from the New Year's party. So even though I got dressed on 12/31 and that was taken on 12/31, we obviously rolled into January the 1st on this day. So this is kind of what I wore on January 1st at midnight anyway. And then that's all that I've gotten so far. Oh, I do need to track some of my habits. So I did sleep for 8 hours last night. I did exercise yesterday. I did not read. I did not study. I did not consume alcohol, and I didn't journal technically. Okay, that is our digital planner all set up. I feel pretty confidently about it. I don't think I need to update anything here. So let's now try to do this journaling before it is no longer morning time. Okay, so here is my 5-minute journal. I have not opened it. I don't care if this is found or returned. Starting out day 1, January the 2nd, 2023. The only person you are destined to become is the person you decide to be. I am grateful for what would make today great. Daily affirmation. We're gonna have to look at an example. I am confident and comfortable in my own skin. Can I just steal that? I am living with passion and purpose. Daily affirmation. I am working to become who and all, oh my God, is that my husband? Oh no, that I am destined to be. I'm pretty sure I told him like I'd have lunch ready, but here we are. We got some time. If he leaves at 12, that means he won't get here for a little while. So if I finish this up in like 10 minutes, we'll be good. Highlights of the day. Oh, this is easy, you guys. I can commit to this. I can commit to this. Every day is probably asking a lot, but on days like today, I definitely can. Let's come back in the evening and see what we come up with. This is my work planner. Let's just dive into it. One thing that I did want to try doing is basically adding a little color to the page. I saw somebody do this and I wish I had the right utensils for it, I guess, but we'll make it work. Somebody had basically like outlined, I don't think it was in this planner, but somebody had outlined whatever days, I don't know, whichever ones they wanted to pop. And I thought that was a good idea because I want to outline my off days. I guess I haven't gotten my days approved yet, but either way, I'm going to be off, I believe, these 2 days because I'm going to visit my friend. So again, I haven't quite gotten it approved, but I ain't gonna be there, so PTO, prepare the others. Okay, so I feel like that was fun for what it was worth. I feel really good. I don't know, I just felt, of course I had planned some, I think last week, trying to plan for January, but really getting in there, finally writing in the journal, and finally updating my screensavers and planning for today and all of that made me feel really good. In my head, it's definitely January the 1st. For now, I'm pretty sure I'm the one who told my husband to come home from work and that I would have lunch ready for him, because I was asking him when his lunch was, because on teacher work days they normally have a lunch break and they can go eat, and it's normally an hour and a half long, but he normally doesn't go eat with his people. I will go eat lunch with him, so we probably have lunch together on those occasions, maybe once every few months. And so today we're not going out to eat. That only really works if I'm at work too, because we work pretty close to each other, and we'll meet up and go to lunch. But we actually ate out yesterday and we're on a pretty strict budget. I told him to come on home so we could eat lunch at home together. So I'm assuming he is going to come home and we're going to have lunch together here at home to save money. So I need to go prepare a lunch for this man, so I'm going to do that, and then we're going to come back and I want to unbox this package that I got sent to me from a planner company, a budget planner company. So we're going to do that, and then we'll probably end the video there, or I might end it later when I'm writing in my journal. But let me go cook and then I'll be back. And we're back. So I have this box here from Fancy Budgeting. You know what, I've been trying to wear this bracelet that I found. I think, oh, there we go. I was going to say, I think it came from, I think my mother-in-law gave me it, and I've been trying to wear it. I'm not really a bracelets girly, but it's really cute. But it keeps getting hooked on everything. It got hooked on my husband's hair, my threads, and let's just open this box. So I have my slicer tool here. It's actually like a little slicer tool, but it looks like a pen. So I love it. And this is what she is calling a tandem box. We talk all the time, so I'm honestly pretty sure I know what all is in here, but like not really. I remember, but like not really. So we're just gonna open up the box together. And this is how it comes. Lots of that black confetti stuff, which is cool because I'm gonna save that and use it for my own life. But we knew that already, right? All right, so this is the tandem box. Oh, cute. By the way, this is launching on Friday, January the 5th at 10:10 a.m. Central Time if you want to get your hands on it. And if you do, you can use my code SHAY25 for 25% off, which is a pretty good amount if you ask me. But it's only good for the first weekend, which is January the 5th, 6th, and the 7th, and the code covers everything in the entire shop. After this weekend, then you'll be able to use my regular code, which you can always use, which is SHAY10. And I'm actually thinking of giving mine away, which is okay. So I know sometimes when somebody sends me something that they worked hard on and I say I'm giving it away, that can seem like a shocker to some, but to others, obviously it's like it's cool, because then they get to get their hands on it potentially for free. But I may be giving away a lot of these different things. I will share with you what I'm giving away, and I will have giveaway info down in the description box. First up, what I'm not giving away, this is probably the only thing I'm not giving away, and it is this beautiful calculator, and it's mirrored, and I absolutely just can't. Am I really gonna be using this calculator? No. But can I part ways with it? No. Could I ask her to send me another one? Because she would, yes. But oh, it's literally mirrored. You see me? Hey girl. So this is the calculator, and it's branded, and it has Fancy at the top. It has an on button and an off button, which I love, and it already comes with batteries inside, but I wonder how you would replace the batteries or if you would have to. But the cool thing is it comes with this acrylic stand, which I just absolutely adore. And look at this. We're not giving that away. Everything else, I'm pretty sure I'm going to give away because I already have some of this stuff, and I may also be throwing a few extra things in the box as well, because as we all know, I am on a decluttering spree. So first up, we have these sticky notes that say fancy budgeting at the top, and they have this cute little design around the perimeter. And then we have the same in red and the same in green. So the reason why this box means a lot to me is because Ashley and I worked together to come up with a lot of this stuff, like the colorway and everything. And remember, I actually made and sold these stickers in my Etsy shop whenever I had my Etsy shop, and it took us, I feel like, months to curate this collection. After closing my Etsy shop, unrelated to fancy budgeting, she continued on to produce these and basically have them mass produced by another company. And so either way, these just mean a lot to me because I actually helped to source some of these stickers and I designed these sticker kits. So this is the first sticker sheet, and then we have this one, which is kind of the same but a little bit different. Then we have this one. I remember designing this one with her. So we would just sit on Zoom or whatever and design all these stickers. If you have the fancy budgeting budget planner, then it would be ideal to go ahead and get your hands on the tandem box, because a lot of these stickers were designed with the budget planner in mind. We have this one here, which is basically boxes with the little flowers on them. And then we have this one. I remember this one as well. Lots of cute icons. Then we have the dolls. I remember this girly. Oh, let me show you. Here's the dolls. There are two different skin tones. So that one's like the darker one, and then this is a lighter skin tone. And then we have these labels here, and then some boxes and some strips. So I love that. If I were using stickers a lot, I would keep these obviously for myself, but otherwise it would just be wasteful. So I want to give them to someone who is going to use them. To go along with the yellow sticker set, we have these stickers here, and then these stickers. Similarly to the yellow big sticky pad, we have the small one here that matches. We have these little flags, which are so cute. We have matching washi tape branded with fancy budgeting. And then we have these really tiny sticky notes that are similar to some of the sticky notes that she sent me a long time ago in the first shipment. We have a pen, fancy budgeting branded, and then 2 ink refills. We have the red sticky notes. I already showed you the big ones. And then we have the red mini ones and the red washi tape that is branded fancy budgeting. We have these 2 sticker sheets, these 2 sticker sheets, this sticker sheet here, this one, this one, this one. I like the gold and the red. This one. I love these stickers. So what's funny is I can literally, the reason why I don't care to give away these is because I could literally go make these myself because I have all of them, if that makes sense. Then this one, and then this girly here, and that's another skin tone. And then this sticker sheet, and this sticker sheet. And so that's all for the red collection. And because there are so many stickers, you probably have enough to decorate your whole entire planner, whether you have a fancy budgeting planner or not, because there are just so many stickers. Moving on to the green, we have this sticker sheet, this sticker sheet, this sticker sheet, this sticker sheet, this one, this one. Love those. Always loved those when we were designing those. And I've always loved the girl on the couch and this girl at the top. So I think she has dreads or something. Always loved her. She's always cute. And then this sticker sheet. Getting confused. This sticker sheet. This one. And we're back at the top. We have these two, and then this brown one, which definitely goes with the green. Then we have these medium sticky notes, these mini sticky notes, and this washi tape that matches. And then finally we have a scratch and save, which I really do love. So it's a scratch and save. It's literally a scratch off. And so this is how you play, and here are the play options. So 2 different people can play. And of course we have a branded box. So yeah, I think I'm going to give away my box, everything but the calculator, but I'm also going to throw in some other random items. Again, I am decluttering, so details for the giveaway will be down in the description box. Remember to use my code this weekend for 25% off the entire shop. Thereafter, use my code SHAY10. These are launching on Friday at 10:10 CST. Since it doesn't drop for a few days, I have to tell you the price, right? So there is something called a tandem pack, and it includes stickers, washi tape, sticky notes, and notepads for $39.99. And if you want the tandem box, which includes every single thing that I just went through, including the calculator, it is $139.99. And it includes exclusive, specialty, and rarity items that may or may not be sold separately. Okay, one last thing that I want to do, and I just thought about it, is I want to create a budget sheet for our shopping budget. So we budget a little differently. So we don't have separate budgets for food, groceries, eating out, dog, pet, stuff like that. We basically have one budget for all of those things, which means so long as we stay within that one allowance, that one allotment, then we're going to be on track for meeting our financial goals. So our shopping budget each month is $1,200, which seems like a lot, but it does, well, it kind of is, but it does account for groceries, our pet, any birthday gifts or anniversary gifts or like random gifts that we give to people. It does account for gas for our cars, and if I didn't say this already, food for our dog, treats, toys, basically everything that isn't a bill comes from that budget. I've explained this 100 times before if you want to check out some of those other videos, but I'm thinking I want to go in Keynote and I want to create some type of spreadsheet that is specific to our shopping, because I actually do track all of our expenses, but I want to be real diligent. I want to be real diligent. I don't know why that's so funny to me. Diligent, I can't. I want to be real diligent about sticking to that budget. It's serious. Okay, so I exported the page and brought it in here, and what I did is I copied that link that we created here, and I'm going to paste it here so that this can do the same thing. Did it paste? I can't tell because, you know, I'm pasting something white. Yes, there it is. So I'm going to move it. Let's just lasso it, and then I'm going to put it, you know, it's white, so I can't exactly put it on the black, so I'm just going to put it right here. Therefore, if we click out of here and we click on the 2, then it'll take us to where we need to go. So now let's go back to January. This is me showing you guys in real time how much money we've spent so far this month. So my goal is that for groceries, as an example, I'm going to put Walmart, and then I'm going to put the amount that we spent at Walmart, which is $93.98. And then we spent some money on eating out on the first day of the month, coming in strong, right? And we did Chipotle at $24.14. That means that if we take our new calculator, fancy, and we do 500 minus 93.98, then we get 406.02. You don't actually have to put that here, but if we wanted to, we could. Same thing with here, 200. Also can pretty much do the math in my head. It leaves like 175, you know. That would leave us with 175.86. And maybe since we're still, since we're still on budget, we can highlight it in green. And then when we start going over budget, if we do, the plan is not to, then we can start highlighting in red, which will give us a warning. But since we're here and I have a few minutes before I have to start getting ready for this call, let's go ahead and check in with, I need to figure out how to pay our HOA fees. Like, it shouldn't be this different. I mean, it shouldn't be this difficult. I did that. And I was thinking of something else that I needed to do. That's the plan for today. Do I have any more to-dos? I need to meal prep for the week and contact Amazon for something. And then my husband needs to pay for his tuition before the end of the day, so he needs to do that. And then I think that's pretty much all that I need to do. I also filmed a planner video, and I closed out my December vlog. Okay, so that is going to bring us to the end of this video. I guess this was another one of those planner vlog types of things, those plan with me types of things, and I really have enjoyed filming lots of planner content the past month as I was kind of closing out my 2023 planners and archiving those, which I've done, and then also planning for 2024. That is it for now. Do not forget about the giveaway. Details will be down in the description box and probably the comment section too. I hope that you guys enjoyed this video. If you did, give it a like, subscribe if you're new, and if you're liking what you're seeing, and I will catch you guys right back here in a few days in a brand new video. Bye guys.